Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know them. I don't have to tell you. What's this video sponsored by? Because you already know. The GOATs. The one. The only. Your boys and girls, you know, I don't mean to assume the gender of my benefactors, down at Crunchyroll, sponsoring today's video. And you can get a free trial of Crunchyroll Premium for 14 days if you use my link in the description down below. You probably know it better than me. Crunchyroll.com/Heavenly Controller. I just came back from hours, days even, of editing this goddamn Attack on Titan video. In fact, don't look at my eyes. There are probably bags under them from a lack of sleep. And you know where I watched all these episodes, by the way? Take a guess. With my Crunchyroll Premium subscription, where would Attack on Titan be without them? I don't know, honestly. Now with Crunchyroll Premium, you get unlimited access to their library, everything's HD, you get no ads, it saves your progress. You can build a queue to track all the shows that you're watching so you can binge or multitask various different shows at the same time. Deadass, you could do that. You could log in to Crunchyroll on as many devices as you want. Nobody's gonna stop you. Log in from your TV, from your phone, from your computer, from your tablet, all at the same time, put all of them in front of you, and watch 4 shows because it's your life. And you can do what you want with it. And you can also do what you want with Crunchyroll Premium. Do you know how useful it is when you're talking amongst your peers, be it your friends, I don't know, family, and you're trying to show them something specific in regards to an anime, and you have to get it in your hands right away? I want to show somebody the most badass speech from Attack on Titan. All I gotta do is open up the app. Don't even gotta search for Attack on Titan. It's on the front page already, okay? To get to this badass scene, bro. For the sake of humanity. And all of those people are dead now. That is just art. Crunchyroll.com/Heavenly Controller for 14-day free trial of Premium so you too can show your friends and family your favorite anime characters dying within seconds. Because, well, isn't that what life is all about? I don't seem to understand, okay? I do not chase the hype. Not even for Attack on Titan. The hype chases me, okay? Don't get it twisted, alright? We will watch the episode when I decide to watch the episode. We will react when I decide to react. We will post the video when I decide to post the goddamn video, okay? And y'all niggas will wait. Whether it be 24 hours, 48, 72, a week, a month, a year, goddammit, because I have been I have done that before. Because that's just the type of nigga I am. I'm built different. Alright? Heavenly Controller. Spitting. Y'all know. Y'all know. I don't gotta tell y'all. Wow. So on the front page of the newspaper, they getting exposed for getting finessed. The funny thing is, they could have just minded their own business, and the people on the island would have probably never found out how to get back to the mainland anyway. They said they surpassed the Titans. That's some tough talk. Well, they do got cannons that can full-on shred the armored Titan, so they might be right about that. The Titans aren't good for naval combat. I don't know, man. Beast Titan can just eat some rocks. Y'all gonna have to invent flying Titans. It's the only way. Titans with wings. See, that's what I'm saying. The era of Titans is over. It's time we evolve, you know? It's blatant racism, man. Hard AN. Especially since Zeke is an Eldian. They're literally talking shit with him in the room. Oh, he's still trying to go back and get the founding Titan power? It's what, from Eren? You trying to take that shit? Good luck with that, Zeke. Did you forget who's on that island? Okay? You talking mad game when there's a Levi waiting for you. You better bring a backpack full of rocks. Y'all would be better off inventing more cannons. It's not even that the Titan power isn't effective, it's just, it's not worth the effort, I feel. Colt can't inherit the power? Why? Because he's trash? Look, he's talking shit with him right there. Maybe this opening will warm up to me. Let me watch it again, you know? Maybe after that first episode, I'm more in the energy for it. Nah, it's trash, sorry. Oh wait, see, I like this part. When the chorus comes in. Yeah, Nazis! Kill them filthy Eldians! And that piano, you know, the keys. Shout out to Hey Shit Ass for subscribing to tier 1. Hey Shit Ass sounds like a real ass nigga, bro. Oh, so he was just talking trash on Colt so that he could get them to allow him to go forward. Wait, he'll inherit his memories? That works with the Beast Titan too? The special way I wipe my ass. 32 ships were sunk. At least 2 Titans, including Eren, must have blocked their escape. Oh wait, so they've been trying to get back to the island and they're getting taken out? 32 ships! I know, whoa! So they out here, they like, y'all ain't coming over here. I'd like to see what that looks like. I want to see this man. Y'all gonna have to go in with blimps, bro. You have to fly in. Air support. More than their Titans. Yeah, he don't forget. Yo, they like them Ackerman niggas making people have nightmares. Imagine being a fucking Titan and you have Ackerman nightmares. He said, wait, hold on. He said, whoa, wait, hold on. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. Y'all weren't there, okay? You think that Eren, you think the Titans the main issue? We got bigger issues to deal with down there, okay? Titans are second priority, all right? We got Ackermans Beyblading around, okay? We don't have a counter measure for those. And then this man Reiner is literally having nightmares because they let them shoot. They're not even like Titans, bro. Like, yeah, they're genetically enhanced, but imagine you have fucking monsters having nightmares over your basic regular nigga ass because that's how much you traumatize this man. Oh, this is Galliard? This is that man that was jumping around, showing him up, finessing the army. He talking all that trash. If I had inherited the Armor Titan power, Galliard says, yeah, you ain't shit. Had I gotten your ability, we wouldn't have dealt with this because I'm a real nigga. Yeah. Hey, Galliard, honestly, Galliard's earned the right to talk shit because he doesn't even have the strongest power and he's out here he's just out here wrecking, right? Showing this man up. He's right. Honestly, he's probably right. If he was the Armor Titan, none of this would have happened, okay? He would have went into paradise. He would have said, what's good? Fuck you up, nut on your wife, roll the credits. The girl before me, Ymir? What does he mean before him? Is his power Ymir's power? No. That doesn't make any sense. Bro, this fucking anime. Like, they just be throwing names around. They be confusing me. I mean, they do look similar, but this man had a fucking hollow mask on, though. Oh, okay, here's the ritual. An impressive name for a pitiful woman. I don't know, Ymir was putting in that work, but damn, I'm gonna miss her. She was a real one. Getting saved by someone new every day. Galliard is not holding back on this man. He's letting him know, he's reminding him how many L's he took. Who's this? Another Eldian? Oh, she on crutches? Oh, I bet she was the one walking around with the turrets on her back, right? Man, they're in some pretty pitiful beds for them being the military power, but I guess they're still filthy Eldians at the end of the day, you know? Imagine being treated like trash and still obeying. Y'all should just betray the Marleyans and be like, fuck you, I'm out of here, you know? She's only being nice because she want to eat this man. Man, this man is a celebrity down here. Look at the ship sinking in the background. What is your son? I don't know, I can't tell. All these Nazis look the same to me. My man look like he need a shower or something, bro. He just be looking dirty. Maybe it's just the peach fuzz on his face. Either grow that shit out, commit, or shave it off. This half-assed, prepubescent nonsense, I'm not feeling it. Our Eldian goddess. Who is that? Gabby? Gabby is a real one, you know? Even Colt agrees. He's like, let him hype the rest of them up. Look at this man. Oh, Gabby! Look at Gabby! She's like, that's right! No, I'd like to see what a Armor Titan with titties look like. This man Reiner, he be just slipping into sociopath mode sometimes, like, relax. Whoa! This man is crazy! They're just being driven by fear and brainwashing. Meanwhile, Gabby's just having a ball, bro. These armbands are used to differentiate the Eldian devils from the other races. They ain't even being subtle about it, bro. Eldians of higher classes may have armbands with different colors. Armband color can also vary depending on if Eldian is in the military or a regular civilian. It is mandatory for Eldians and Marley to wear their armband when they go outside. Remember when they had that flashback to when they were back at the mainland before we even knew what those armbands meant and they went outside of their designated area, you know? They probably have like a specific spot they have to be on, like the Uchiha have to be on the outskirts of the village, and they were like getting harassed for going amongst the regular people. Now I understand why, because they're the blacks. It's alright, my Eldians. Okay, Eren is coming, he's gonna liberate y'all. Freedom. Hopefully, I don't know. Gabby need to chill though. She be hyped up a little bit too much. Everybody else is like hungover from last night. They're like, let's lower your voice. I don't know, man. I want to say that Reiner has good intentions, but he also be bugging out, so who knows what be going through his head. I low-key feel bad for them. Like, they just are trying to live. They didn't volunteer to be slaves, you know what I mean? So the gray armbands must be military. It's just like an indication of their social class more so over anything. So they probably get special treatment for that. Reiner got parents too? They all got family. Mom, he got a whole mom. The mom needs to talk some shit into this man. Emotion. These are aliens with emotional trauma. Look at these niggas, they are done, bro. You know, I can't even trip. That would traumatize me too. Look at like loud noises shock them. You know, you got the armband on the right hand. Bro, this is Eren! Yo, this nigga infiltrated. At first I was like, that kind of looks like him. But the dead giveaway, this man don't even know what arms to put the headband on. Okay, wait. Why are we sneaking in? What's going on, Aaron? we planted something? My man is already initiated? I was thinking he was still at the island because they were talking about this man was fending them off from attacks. But this man has finessed his way in on some Ghost Recon, some Black Ops, Splinter Cell. My man's about to just turn up. Bro, imagine you're just like, yeah, we're just having a great time. You know, we're back from the war. And then this man just comes out, like, he bites his thumb and he just spawns in the middle of the courtyard. What the? This is so bizarre. She's just like a 14-year-old telling her parents about how she was murdering a bunch of people, throwing grenades at them. And they're just smiling. Like, oh, how was your day at war today, honey? Yes, did you throw any bombs in second period? Yes, daddy. This is so deranged, bro. What? This is so weird. Aaron won't be able to save these people, bro. It's like that quote from Harriet Tubman, saved 1,000 slaves and could have saved 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves. These people are so far gone. Like, they don't even remotely think that there's anything wrong with this conversation they're having at dinner with their daughter, with their child. We're gonna have to put them out of their misery. Just because, like, she don't want to be saved. Don't save her, you know? Please, somebody at the table has to think this is weird. Man, even Reiner, though, I don't know. Like, I mean, we saw he was freaking out even back on the island, so it's kind of crazy because Reiner has met them, so she's over here just talking shit about them. I can see how he could be really fucked up. Like, he's kind of twisted up. He's already schizophrenic enough as is, but he's met and he's got to know them. So he understands. I think Reiner, and I'm just throwing this out here, I could be wrong, but I feel like Reiner, he sees where the Eldians on the island are coming from, but he also understands that the best outcome is for them to be exterminated, from his perspective anyways, because, like, you know, what are you gonna do? Like, join their side? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what honestly, I empathize that. I don't know what I would do in his position. He's kind of in a rock and a hard place right now. So I'm gonna be really curious as to what he does. He's probably, I mean, I guess the best bet is just to go along for the ride. But it is a tough thing to deal with. I feel for him. But you still gotta stop taking L's down the battlefield, bro. That shit is unacceptable. Like, man, y'all can come up with some synonyms. Like, they have to call them devils in every sentence? Jesus. This is like the equivalent, you know how this feels for Reiner? Imagine you're just with a bunch of family members and they're just throwing out the hard R's, those filthy, you know what I mean? And you'd have to sit there and just like, they won't ever just be like diversifying your paragraphs. Like, just to hear that every other sentence? Damn, like, that doesn't even look delicious. Like, how, I can't process. I can't compute. You're treated like shit, okay? You're sent out to fight for these people, and you're made to eat dirt for dinner. And you're just fine with this? You're just happy? I mean, I guess if you knew no other life, they're just brainwashed just down to the T, I feel. Every last one of them was a savage. What lies? He's literally gonna slander these people? One of them started eating a potato. No! You can't be talking about Sasha like that. He just bullshit into their face. Look at, they're horrified. Oh my god, they didn't share the potatoes. But this nigga, bro, oh wait, he was going through it, bro. Who was that? Was that just some random dude? Bro, I want to see what Aaron's doing, pretending like he's a traumatized slave. So yeah, I guess technically they do need to go back to the island because with what they have, they're going to eventually be outpaced by opposing military strengths. The Warhammer Titan, what is that? How many Titans y'all have? I feel like for the most part now, I understand all of the interpolitics going on. My man Reiner, bro, he needs a break. This man just needs a nap for like a year. I will say Zeke, he's definitely trying to finesse something. Like, I can't imagine him not being on the side of Marley, but he definitely has like little things that he does that, like, if he was fully on the same page, he wouldn't do. Like, the whole thing about saying not in this room, like they were pointing out. Or even in this scene, where he was talking shit about Colt, but then after they left, he was like, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. So Zeke, I don't know, man, he's kind of manipulative himself. I don't know what his plans could possibly be. Like, even if he doesn't give his power away to another person, as a Titan Shifter, he doesn't have much left longer to live. So I don't know what he's plotting or planning. I feel like there's more to him than what we've been privy to. Also, shout out, these are some, my man got some nice little glasses going for him, you know? That's a vibe. Hit the fact that he has royal blood. Yeah, he was saying that he had no royal, yeah, he did straight up say that shit. Like, even, and we know that's not true. Yeah, what's up with that? So, yeah, Zeke is on some other shit. I don't know. I will say, one thing that I will give credit that I will say this season is doing better than I expected it to, which I was hoping that this would be the case. I feel like just in the 2 episodes that we've seen so far, they've done a pretty good job of explaining a lot without it feeling like it was dragging on. Like I didn't feel like I'm just getting dumped a bunch of exposition. Honestly, this episode wasn't even really that action-packed. I was engaged the entire time. There was a lot of intriguing things happening, you know? It's just, I feel like every minute of the show is just packed full of just gems, just things happening, just information. Like, and it's not information the way, like I said, they're not just sitting there just dropping it. I mean, there is a little bit what I would consider traditional exposition, but I feel like it's being delivered in a way that keeps me engaged, right? For me, I'm all about a show don't tell kind of person, and if you do tell, it has to be subtle, which, I mean, it seems like that's the case because you guys are saying, oh, you're missing the subtleties in these conversations. Sometimes there's a reason why certain dialogue, certain interactions are subtle in that way. They're intended to be, I know this sounds bizarre, but they're intended to be overlooked. They're intended to be missed. Because another thing that happens, and you know, it's honestly my fault. I need to just not look at the chat while I'm watching the episode. I need to just be able to have my pure, raw, uninterrupted experience, however that is, whatever that means. If that means I miss certain things, then so be it. That's part of my experience because sometimes I'll find out something and then I'll look back to other scenes and they will have new context. And that's a rewarding experience. It's rewarding to not notice something initially, even if it was foreshadowed, which if you know what you're looking for, you will see in the first watch. But it's something that it's meant to be missed. It's meant for you to notice only to the extent that you remember what happened, but not necessarily understand or process the significance behind it. So that when something else is revealed down the line, you then look back to that scene and it has new meaning for you, and that's a rewarding thing. To be like, oh shit, do you remember when this happened? That's why that happened. So if you guys, once again, like I know it's not the traditional kind of spoiler, but if you're telling me, if you're trying to make me notice the significance or the underlying meanings behind a scene that I'm not even equipped to be able to interpret properly, that is in a way robbing me of that experience. That is a type of spoiler. It's a soft spoiler, but it is one nonetheless, you know what I mean? But I would say, so far, in the way that I've experienced these first 2 episodes of this final season have been largely, for the most part, pretty pure, pretty untainted. I don't know, man. I don't know how I've avoided spoilers for this long because it sounds like Attack on Titan is just a minefield when it comes to that. And I don't really go out of the way to not find out things, right? I probably have done a thing where I have seen a full-on spoiler and I just scrubbed it from my mind. Because there have been instances where I saw something and I was just kind of like, for against my better will, whatever reason, I did kind of look at, and then I got the spoiler, but then I was kind of just like, I'm not even gonna think about that. Because a lot of times, what I do, I think that what aids me in my efforts to forget is a lot of times people, they do this thing where they're like joking around, like they're not actually spoiling, they're just saying shit, and I just always entertain the idea that what they're saying may or may not even be true. They could just be trolling or whatever, and I just try not to think about it, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times when it comes to me, the thing that's the biggest spoiler for me, I feel as though I can forget sentences pretty easily. It's just full-on visuals that, like, once I've seen it, it's over. I can't unsee those things. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's probably why I haven't really been spoiled very heavily on Attack on Titan. I feel as though visually it's not really a show you can spoil by just showing things. Like, if you see an image out of context, if you don't know what is happening in that scene, it's not really telling you much. I know that there is a larger than normal manga community when it comes to Attack on Titan, and that there is a certain enjoyment to be had, a certain experience that you guys are going through, and I wish you luck in that experience. I'm sure it's an enjoyable one. I'm sure it is a interesting journey to go on. I've done that before, you know, like I've watched an anime that I've read the manga for in hindsight, and it is pretty cool to be able to see all of the extra details that the anime misses and be able to apply that to the show because you read it in the manga. A perfect example of that is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul, I would advise, even if you were only trying to watch the show, even if we lived in a universe in which the anime wasn't totally butchered towards the end, I would still recommend that you read the manga accommodating the show. Another perfect example that I learned from watching is God of High School. I'm probably going to eventually go back and read that webtoon because watching that without having read it first is just doing the entire series a disservice. I don't think Attack on Titan is necessarily that example, but there's always going to be more to gain from watching a show having read the manga already. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. But just the only thing I have to just constantly reiterate and put across is that I am not a part of that community. Don't take it personally when I don't interpret something properly because I haven't read it. It's just a part of that journey. It comes with the territory. And you're just gonna have to accept that. Dope shit. Stan Gabby. People are hating on Gabby, but Gabby's about that bag, okay? So I have no issues there, all right? Reiner's fucking crazy. My man needs a Snickers. My man needs a lifetime supply. He needs that shit in wholesale delivered to his door. These Eldians, those guys are too far gone. I know I was talking about Eren needing to save them, but they are beyond saving, bro. Like, they are just generations over of brainwashing. If anything, the only person I could see possibly being potentially saved is Reiner, which makes sense why he's sort of the main protagonist focal point of this season. He's the only person with the perspective of both sides that can relate to where everybody is coming from the most. Bertolt can't do that because he's dead. But I don't know. I've never really been a fan of Reiner. And what I will say is this season has done a good job of making me kind of give a shit about him. Still, nigga is crazy. My Eldia is tripping. I feel your pain. And as much as I feel your pain, as much as I sympathize with Reiner, as much as I feel for my Eldia, Eren's gonna have to wash her ass though. This nigga's still gonna come through, massacre your whole clan. I stand, okay? Eren needs to be like, this world must end, okay? I'm still, I know it may be sociopathic to support Eren. Then I guess my nigga's a sociopath because I guess your Eldia is a sociopath because I'm about that life, okay? If I was a part of the Survey Corps, I'd be 3D maneuvering, Beyblade, and cutting those niggas up too, okay? I don't know, this could be Colt, this could be Falco. All these niggas look the same. Wow, so he's a bastard, bro. He's a half-breed. Or is that Reiner? See what I mean? You see what I mean? That looked like Colt. These niggas, they must be related, bro. They have to, I mean, other than all being Eldians. Reiner's original motivations for wanting to become the Titan, he was young and he didn't know any better. And now, and actually, oh, by the way, I was going back and not watching the old season, but I was rewatching certain clips from season 3 and hearing things that Reiner was saying. And when Reiner was saying this shit back when we first watched it, we were just like, this dude is crazy. He's a schizophrenic, right? But now that we know the context for what he was saying, Reiner actually, and I could be wrong about this, but I actually don't think Reiner's crazy, you guys. I don't think that's what it is. I think he's just very conflicted because he's literally been raised under a certain ideology, but then through his experiences, he's now come to completely different conclusions. And those two ideologies are now at odds or clashing with each other. And in one of the scenes, one of the things that he was saying was that we didn't know it better when we came here. We were kids. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't understand the gravity of the situation. But now that we've grown up with you guys, we spent time with you guys, I don't think that this is right. But at the same time, what can he do? He can't just cross sides. Like, he's still loyal to his family and his home country. So in his eyes, there really is no villain. There's two people who he empathizes with their respective situations, and he has to do something, right? He can't just sit still. He has to act in one direction or the other. And I remember we joked about this. This was the clickbait title for last reactions video. But I almost see Reiner as more of the protagonist in that way because he is the bridge between the two worlds. He's the only one who understands where everyone's coming from. Eren, he may be the protagonist from the Eldian side, but he can't empathize with the Marleyan perspective because he doesn't know them. He just sees them as villains. He's incapable of seeing anything other than that. Reiner's the only person with the most wide perspective. And that makes him more significant to the overarching plot than Eren, in my opinion, just based off of that. What this season is definitely gonna do is make me really respect Reiner, which is crazy to say, because I remember back when we were watching season 3 and we saw that Reiner and Bertolt were the Titans that literally killed people who we cared about, we said, fuck these guys, they need to go. So the fact that this show managed to take someone who we saw as a straight up villain and did not empathize with at all, and to have us see the fact that if you went to season 1 and told me I would see where the Armored Titan is coming from, I would have told you to get the fuck out of here with that shit. And here we are. And by that alone, regardless of where this show goes from here on out, it's already a masterpiece. just from having accomplished that shit. Oh shit, the grasshopper. Okay, wait, so hold on here. We got Reiner, Zeke is the one, the apple. Hey, Annie, I haven't seen her and that Jew nose in a while. I miss her. So interesting that Galliard never got a Titan power. It seems like these people are all contenders to inherit the Titan powers. So why didn't Galliard already have one? Because clearly, as we saw, Galliard was fucking shit up. So the fact that he wasn't chosen, like, he obviously is making up for lost time in the current day. Poor Reiner. Reiner was so ignorant. He just wants to be accepted. He's like Naruto. I just want to be Hokage so they acknowledge me. Man, Galliard is like Gabby. He talks so much shit. How does he not get picked? Oh, okay. That's Reiner's strength. That's Reiner's strength right there. That nigga is crazy. He may not be the strongest. He may not be the smartest. He may not be the most agile. But Reiner, he is fucking wild. Reiner's that person who will do the thing that nobody else would do because this man is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Damn, Reiner's always been twisted, bro. They about to start boxing in the streets. Oh. Tell that to Eren. Hating the Titans doesn't make him special? Well, it got him a long way. As anime rules go, the most powerful, well, other than friendship, the only thing more powerful or just as powerful or a contender with the power of friendship in anime is hatred, okay? It unlocks the Mangekyo, it unlocks Super Saiyan, it makes you the Armor Titan, all right? Do not underestimate the power of hatred. I always find it so weird that they have these literal inheritors of the Titan abilities unsupervised. They're children, they can get in all types of shit. Oh my god, young Eren, we haven't seen him in a while. Oh, are we gonna see the perspective of the kids during the actual assault? You know what I will say about this opening? It's warming up to me a little bit. I still wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's definitely still my least favorite opening out of them all. But after hearing it a certain amount of times, I don't hate it. I initially said it was just straight up bad. I don't think I could say that now. Don't let niggas on Twitter hear that. What? Heavenly changed his opinion on something? Hypocrite! He's a liar! He fakes for clout. The piano keys, bro. Oh shit! Annie! Wait, was she around during the initial assault? Wait, what's going on? Oh, here we go, see? And y'all thought that we were just gonna get CGI the whole time, bro. You didn't think that they were gonna whip out that animation? Clearly, they were just saving it for the badass scenes. Did you see the way that she did the spinning bird kick, bro? I don't want nobody to talk shit on Mappa's name after this episode. The titties are bouncing, bro. Look at the way she just hit him with the round. What-cha! Look at that shit, bro. That was clean. Okay, let me read the actual description here. See, but this isn't my fault once again. Y'all can't expect me to read when the subtitles are right underneath Titan titties. It seems like Annie's Titan power. Wait, do they have a name for it? Oh, it's just the female Titan. That's so weird to call her the female Titan though, because other Titans can be females too. Is this Titan power only inheritable by a woman? Is that why she's the female Titan? Because we've had female founding Titan or coordinate Titan, but it seems like this Titan is essentially like the most versatile. Well, it literally says that. So maybe I should just read. The Jaw Titan, an assault weapon. Oh, he be assaulting, all right. Let's go! Wait, see, look, even this one isn't in CGI. Okay, we got the animated version. Honestly, this might be weird to say. This might be underrated of an opinion. I think that the Jaw Titan power is my favorite so far. I don't think I would want to be Eren. Like, I understand, you know, like, I'm a dude, right? I can walk around and do all this shit in my normal day-to-day. I want to change a pace. Why would I just want to be that but bigger? He's a lion, bro. He can get on all fours and leap around. He can just, like, bite niggas, bro. If I had to choose a Titan power, I would choose the Jaw Titan power. Because, yeah, like, Eren, he can harden his fists and punch and coordinate. I don't know, whatever the hell. Reiner, yeah, he's really armored up, but as we saw, Reiner, yeah, he's got a strong defense, but he's not very mobile. Colossal is the only answer. No, I wouldn't want to be the Colossal Titan either, because he's so big. Like, he can't do anything. You see when he moves, he's like, oh, I gotta grab this thing. The Colossal Titan is literally just for being big and doing big shit. Like how he can literally nuke himself. The Colossal Titan is like a one-trick pony. It's only good for one type of situation. You can't use that in a closed quarters environment. It wouldn't fit. Yeah, but I don't, y'all saw that card Titan. I don't need to be that, okay? Beast Titan is cool. I like how he can take out entire naval fleets with his bare hands, but then when it comes to a Levi, he gets fucked up. I feel like the Jaw Titan could hold his own against Levi because he's mobile. Yeah, the Beast Titan is all the Titans are badass in their own right. The Jaw that can crush nearly everything, bro. His throwing technique is dreaded on another level. That's an understatement right there. Man, this little, like, see what I mean? He's literally a portable nuke, bro. A god of destruction. My nigga is Beerus. Badass, bro. Dope. I'm just saying that, like, it's, like, maybe I don't want to nuke niggas. Like, if that's not what I want, then it's useless to me. Sending children to retake the Founding Titan sounds insane to me. It is, and y'all failed. So, why was the worst of us chosen? Poor Galliard, bro. Ryder's like, that's right, nigga. You ain't shit. Oh, but his father's a Marleyan. Probably still won't accept him. He's like, get away from me, you devil! Oh no! He's gonna pimp slap this man. Bro, these facial reactions, dude. You're gonna get me hanged. Oh nah. This show got no chill. Damn, and he was traumatized ever since, bro. Look, I mean, he looked like a low-key bum anyways. I don't think you need his respect. This man just wanted to be Hokage and be acknowledged by his village. And then they made him a whole villain, bro. Imagine. Yeah, clearly sending a bunch of kids, though, wasn't a great idea. At least you should have had some parental supervision, right? They were like, oh, well, we just watched them take over a nation. But yeah, but y'all were literally right there on the outside. It's not that the people that they're going up against are more capable, because I would argue that that wasn't the case. But literally, all it takes is some freak accident like Amir eating the freaking Jaw Titan power. Like, what can you do? Like, that you didn't do anything wrong. They didn't make any mistakes in that circumstance. It's just shit happens sometimes. And if you don't have the experience to have been through stuff, you just aren't equipped to deal with those types of situations. And I feel like that was what was the downfall of a lot of them. Except for Annie. Honestly, Annie is probably so irritated because Annie, I feel like if it was just her, if they just sent Annie by herself, I feel like she would have been better without any help. Every time she got into some bullshit, if Bertolt and Reiner didn't screw anything up, Annie would have been good. Like, no one would have ever knew anything. Like in season 1, when she was in her Titan form and dealing with everybody, she was by herself, she was just fucking shit up. Yeah, best undercover agent first exposed. The reason for that was because she literally, well, she didn't do it intentionally, but she literally basically threw herself under the bus. She got exposed to protect her comrades who were more reckless and less efficient than her, which is why Annie's an OG, because she's like so badass that like she has to literally carry her team, bro. She's the one who carries the team in the deathmatch. That's her. And the fact that she didn't even get captured, Bertolt's bitch ass, even Reiner, like he had to get saved. He got captured and eaten. But Annie's an OD to the very end. Even when she lost, bro, and she knew that she was going to die, she still took the W because she managed to shield herself from being taken hostage and manipulated and tortured for information or her power being transferred over to anybody else. She's in that diamond. Yeah, she's gone, but like, I mean, she could potentially come back. We don't know. I don't know anyways. But the fact that even her last moment, she went out still holding it down, still taking her secrets with her. I gotta respect Annie for that. Like, she's a savage. Annie's a savage with or without. If anything, Annie's an exceptional badass because she's really capable, not as a Titan, but just as a person. And the only other non-Titan shifters that we can think of that are capable just as humans are Levi and Mikasa, basically. Well, I don't know. I would say Armin still has to come into his own, but now he's a Titan shifter, so. I would say Erwin is another guy Erwin has no powers, okay? He has no enhanced genetics. He's just a real nigga, bro. So other than him, Annie, bro. Like, if she didn't have Titan powers, I still wouldn't want to fuck with her, okay? The fact that the only reason Eren beat Reiner is because he copied Annie's moves. If Annie wasn't around to show him that shit, Eren wouldn't be able to do anything against Reiner. And that had nothing to do with her Titan powers. That's just Annie being Annie. Oh, you know what? That's another thing that might have made it hard for them. When they came in to retrieve the power, they don't even know who has it. When they mounted their assault, they should have probably gathered more intel. So they're literally mounting this assault, not even knowing where their target is. And it was just by some freak accident that Eren transformed during that assault. This man, Reiner, bro. Reiner is literally the Marleyan version of Eren in this instance. So Reiner just found out he wasn't even worthy, and some other person spoke up on him. So he's like, wait, so I'm actually not shit? Bro, Reiner just having a terrible childhood. You know what? I'm starting to understand like where he came from. His father won't accept him. The one thing that he wanted to accomplish and achieve to make him feel like he's worth it as a human being, it was given to him over a miscommunication, or it was given to him by some means that he didn't get on his own. That, especially as a kid, that would fuck you up, bro. Is that when Ymir came out. You should have let her eat Reiner. You should have let Ymir become the armor titan. Oh no! Damn, so Ymir got turned into a titan like right before they got to the walls. Then why did they leave Ymir there? Why didn't y'all transform and box this bitch after she ate him? Like, they're still all titans. To think that this is the nigga that charged the wall, bro. This pussy. She's like, wow, my whole perspective has changed. When the armor titan first broke in, we didn't know who it was. So to think that literally the day before he burst through, he was pissing his pants like this. Wow, man. Ugh. Wild. Oh yeah, if we go back now, you'll just be eating. Damn. So honestly, so that's basically what it was, I think. I think that the reason why, in fact, wait, where is the car titan? Why didn't they send her and Zeke? Why didn't they send all of them? Whatever, I don't know. Maybe they'll explain that. They didn't have their full team going in, so the plan was already disrupted. And Annie was like, let's go back. And the only reason they didn't go back is because Reiner would be replaced, and he doesn't want that. They were going in with their initial plan. Like, things already went awry. And once again, Annie over here calling the shots, making a smart decision to go back home, which they should have done, but as I said, covering for useless ass niggas. And Bertolt, bro, you know he's scared. I know, she's like, damn, why weren't you making all this rational decision making back then? I knew she was gonna kick this man. She hit him with the Levi, bro. Wow, she's busting him up. Damn, Annie just did not play, bro. Look at this man, he's standing up with his shit busted up. Oh, he fighting back. I'm telling you, bro, this nigga's crazy. Bertolt's just like, y'all are tripping. Oh, and then it happens. The assault. They did some damage though. I'll give them that. Oh yeah, so we can see what happens after? Busting it up. This is so weird. Even having seen everything I've seen. This was the villain. See it from this perspective. Like, there was so much emotion behind this decision to bust through the wall for him. Oh shit! So Annie didn't even get a say. Reiner and Bertolt invaded on their own? So that explains it. This was never the plan at all. So Reiner fucked everybody. What did I say? What did I say, bro? Annie, the only reason that she got captured, her downfall was other niggas' decisions fucking her up. If they just did what Annie told them to do from jump, none of this would have happened. He burst in the wall before they were ready, without any plan of what to do afterwards, and they had to just make do with what they had. Damn, so to think Reiner was this whole time, bro. I like how they're all traumatized and Bertolt and Reiner are just sitting here listening to it, and they're like, oh shit, that was us. That's crazy. Damn, you didn't realize another thing that wasn't according to plan, right? Y'all didn't anticipate Ackermans either at all. Damn. Even little Annie just do not play, bro. She literally broke brick with her heel. She tried to gather more intel, but he kept her away. And once again, Annie said, we need to go back, bro. We can't do anything else with what we have. Now that we see how they were as kids, my man Reiner bulked up, bro. He was just this skinny little brat like the rest of them, and my man got swollen, like, what was it, 4 years? He was eating, bro. You know, Reiner knew, he said, I ain't gonna be able to say shit to Annie. She gonna be beating my ass, bro. But I need to beef up so that I can withstand her kicks. Okay. He said, bust my face up once, I'm gonna learn my lesson. Reiner, it's almost like it's a good and a bad thing that he was chosen. And back then, to Reiner, Eren's just some dude. He doesn't know anything. Literally, the thing he's been looking for was Reiner's nose the whole time. Wow. Reiner literally imposed his own ideals onto Eren. Well, he helped. I think that's what it was. He saw himself in Eren. Why they got along so well, which is kind of ironic. Who is it? Oh, Reiner? Oh, he about to off himself right now? I don't think that should've worked. Wait. Oh. I was like, he pulled the trigger? Oh, wow. Right before he did it, Falco saved him without even knowing. Yeah, that's right. You can't go. You have other people who need you. Why is he in like a prison cell? This is his home? Even when you're an honorary Marleyan, they still treat you like shit. Freaking Eren! Wow, my man is missing a leg. You're a good guy. So clearly Eren sees by being here that they're decent people. I like how everything he's saying to Colt means something completely different to him. He's empathizing with all that. I'm telling you, he needs to Django Unchain these niggas and fucking build an army. That wouldn't work. Remember I was saying that he should do that, but it's like they're a lost cause because they're so far gone with the brainwashing that he couldn't do anything, honestly, which fucking sucks. That is a tragedy amongst tragedies right there. Oh shit. This man just looks so dead inside, bro. My man Reiner, he just wanted to be, I mean, it makes sense. He was just a kid, but all of his motivations were very innocent for his age. He wanted the basic, honestly, all of these kids I noticed. Gabby is the same way. What Reiner wanted, what they all want, is they want to make their family proud, their country proud, they want to be acknowledged, to be respected. Sadly, that passion, that need of theirs is being manipulated into turning them into killers. It sucks. It's smart on the Marleyan side, right? That's why they're not trying to turn adults into warriors, right? They start young because they want to indoctrinate and brainwash them into being this thing at its very core. And what we're seeing is the fallout of that shit. So, but that makes me all the more curious as to why they sent these kids into foreign territory unsupervised. Like, they didn't even send Zeke. They didn't send any Marleyans over to direct the mission. These people are being brainwashed, and you know that even though they're doing the thing you're telling them to do, that their motivations are not your motivations. So for someone to not be there to continuously manipulate, honestly, the Marleyans are not smart. They aren't very good at strategizing. Everything that they do is so reckless. Like, it's something that, like, I'm no tactical general, but like, I would be like, this is dumb. This isn't common sense. I'd be able to make smarter decisions than they would. I would be a better Marleyan general than these dudes. Like, the most capable people that we've seen from the Marleyan side are the Eldians, ironically. These honorary Eldians that are manipulated weapons of the Marleyan government, they're literally carrying them. They're doing all the work. They were sending in aliens as suicide bombers. Zeke was mounting the aerial assault. It's sad because if the Eldians all just decided to collectively revolt, there would be no issues. It would be easy and they'd be able to escape. The only thing that's keeping them under the foot of the Marleyans is the brainwashing, the indoctrination, the propaganda. The one thing, though, that I got from this episode, there's nothing Reiner can do. He has to, like, what is he going to do? What is he going to join Eren against his family, against his home country, against his people? He can't do that. But what is he gonna go and murder all of his friends that he spent years with, bonding with? He's damned if he does, he's damned if he don't. At least Eren, if Eren wanted, he could be like, I guess we're gonna just chill on this island and just fuck up anybody who comes close. But if Eren wanted to, he could just decide to not attack and defend his island and just chill there. But Reiner doesn't have that option. Eren fucked up every Titan while only knowing how to shift in only a couple months. Imagine what he can do in 4 years. I didn't even think about that, bro. Eren has had 4 years to hone his powers, to hone his abilities. You know what? I didn't even think about that. So you have people like Reiner and Annie who, and granted, he has the coordinate Titan ability. He literally has the most powerful power, so that's a factor as well. Reiner and Annie had been training by people who knew about the powers and understood the powers for years. Eren gets the power. There's no one to teach him how to use it because nobody has seen this power before. Nobody understands it. In a matter of months, he not only masters the ability, but he bodies Reiner and Annie? Eren is a monster, bro. It's one thing to have the coordinate Titan ability, but as we've seen, that's not all that it takes, right? You need something else. Just having the power doesn't make you capable. They took Eren, and you know, it's literally like we said about Reiner, it was the hatred, bro. You took someone like Eren who, like, he was just so driven. He was just fueled by so much hatred for the Titans, and they gave the most angsty, angry kid the most powerful ability. Taking those two things, putting it together, was a recipe for disaster. Because this man is feral, bro, and we've seen it. He just has this level of tenacity in which we haven't seen in any of the other characters. And he's not the only capable character in this anime. There are all types of people within the show who have their own respective levels of craziness. Mikasa, Levi, Erwin, Reiner, Annie. So Eren isn't this badass in a world where everyone else is incapable. Eren is in a world of some extremely intelligent and talented people. And the fact that amidst that company, he manages to tear that ass up. Eren might not seem like he's that great, but you have to think about who he's had to deal with and how he's dealt with it. You think Levi's badass? You think Annie's badass? You think Reiner's badass? Well, Eren has he hasn't bodied Levi necessarily, but Eren is, amidst all of those people, he's the one doing the most damage. So what does that say about him? I think the only reason that people don't think Eren is as savage as he actually is because he can be a little bitch sometimes. He can be a little bit of a crybaby. He can get a little annoying. But If you take away his personality, mindset sometimes, because he can also be pretty naive, if you just look at his pure actions and what he's able to do just as a person, I don't even need to tell you. I feel like this screenshot alone should speak volumes by itself. From this frame alone, just this look in Aaron's eyes. Like, it's literally just a few lines. It's a drawing, right? It's a few lines underneath, a few circles, a few specks underneath, but somehow I see all of that in this frame. I don't even have two eyes to work with. And that one eye, all it takes is one of Aaron's eyes for me to be like, oh shit. It's about to go down. I feel like Aaron, this is like his Conqueror's hockey look, bro. It's like, even if I could take him, am I willing to die? Am I willing to take it further? Sometimes it's not the more talented person. This is why I said Reiner, I feel as though, is capable in his own right, because even though he might not be the most talented, he might be the one with the strongest drive. Sometimes the thing that is more dangerous than being talented or being experienced, being strong, is your resolve. I don't think Aaron is exceptionally talented in any way, but he's willing to die, submit his body. We've seen this man literally chewing at his hand to transform. He has no concern for his own well-being so long as it's in service to his ultimate goals. You might be able to beat them. You might be able to overcome them, but you have to kill this nigga, bro. Because he's going down swinging. This sentence spells it all. Only those who keep moving forward will ever know, bro.